Well, you know, boys and girls, I'm back to working on this, and it's a little bit wet still, so I'm kind of having to chill on it. So I thought, let's do a new camera angle experimentation. So I'm gonna try this. Now, of course, I can't see. So guess what we got to do? I got to climb my old butt up here and see if I can see. Yeah, it looks like it. Okay. Of course, it's right in front of the light that does most of the lighting. But it just happens to be a good spot, I think. I don't know if it's bouncing on y'all or not, but I can move these lights around a little bit and well, I say I can. This one's broke. Well, not really broke, kind of sort of loose. All right. So where were we, David? We were doing my flowers, the different petals on the flowers. I called them leaves the other day for some reason or other because I was freaking tired. So let's pick up where I left off at, which is right there. And then right down there. I hope that's not too bouncy for y'all. Get that out of the way. I've got a table outside. It's got a big, heavy marble slab in it. I want to try to get inside one of these days, but it's going to take a lot of work. Number one, got to make room for it. Then number two, I got to get volunteers to come help. Now, I've had volunteers come to the house and they always leave with some kind of a leather freebie that I give them for coming to help. And none of them, you know, expected it. That's part of the surprise. Of course, now y'all are gonna expect it. I'll have 20 people lined up at the door trying to, David, what you need help moving, David? I'm using a checkered background here, and I don't have to in a lot of these places because I'm going to end up going over them with a backgrounder or bar grounder, you know, for the backgrounding of it. But there's no sense in swapping tools out to every time I turn around. I didn't want to get too deep into that flower center. That's the first time I've used that particular flower center on this flower. All right, then we come over here. I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but I've already done my undercuts right there where I was just at. And I've got another tool I could use in a lot of these places, but kind of experimenting. That tool is this one right here. It's got a little arch to it or concave to it or whatever. That it's got the same hatch pattern as that little one I was using. So I can do the spots like that with it, but I was trying the little one just to kind of see what the difference would be. All right, so now we got the flower back or beveled. So now I started here. So now I'm going to do these. I'll show you what we're going to do next. These lines here, I call them inside lines because they go inside of the, you know, the previous or next piece of vine work. I've already done this one right there. I haven't done it up here though. But let's do this. And that's about all I need to do because I've already done the undercut on that. So now I'll come in here and do this top piece. So that section right there is ready to be backgrounded. That piece is ready to be backgrounded. That piece is ready. Now we'll start on the long. This leather's kind of starting to curl on me. Mind you now, folks, I can't see any of y'all's wise comments or nothing like that. Your smart ass remarks and whatnot. So forgive me. Don't think I'm ignoring you. I guess next time I'll set the other little notebook thingamajiggy I've got, set it up here next to me so I can kind of see what y'all see. I'll have to remember to turn the volume down so you don't hear me echoing. All right, here we go again. What I'd like to find is one of these. It's got a little bit of a curve in the other direction so I can get these long pieces. I do more of a Texas style tooling as opposed to what everybody and their sister is doing, which they call a Sheridan style. Sheridan would have about 1, 2, 3, 4 circles in this small section here. Whereas Texas, you know how we are in Texas, everything's bigger and better in Texas. It's you just, I don't know, just the way I learned how to do it 100 years ago. Where am I at over here, David? See, I'm not very good at talking and paying attention, am I? That one. That one. There's a little spot right there, I see. Now, the fun part. Some guys will put a camouflage tool right there, but I'm not some guys. I kind of do my own thing. Because I kind of want to be different. Like I said, everybody and their sister does that Cheyenne stuff, which, or Sheridan stuff is what they call it. And I guess if I lived in Wyoming, I'd probably be doing it too, because that's just what everybody up there does. But hell, I'm in Texas. So I do like Barry King tools that are designed for the Sheridan. I do like this steeper beveler he makes. So I guess you can say I got a little bit of that Sheridan in me, huh? One of these days I'm gonna make a road trip and go up to that part of the country and be a tourist and see some of the different shops up there. Anybody want to go? All right, I believe I got all that done. Ooh, no, I don't. There's one right there I missed. Back where I started. And some guys even don't even do a background. They just leave it like I've got it here with that checkered beveler, and they'll go from there because they'll add their antique to it and everything like that. You hear that dead spot in that marble there? I need to get up underneath there one of these days and kind of clean it up. It's got a wobble to it right there, just a millimeter or so. All right, there is most of this. I'm gonna give it one more look, and then I'm gonna go on to the next step, which will be, ooh, right here. I missed that spot right there. And actually, another thing I can do while I'm here is do my maker's stamp, my maker's mark, and go around it with a little camouflage tool. rub that out. I can rub that one out. Get your minds out of the gutters, people. Shame on you. Shame on y'all. All right, now that's still a little wet right there. Anyway, I'm pretty much done. I'm gonna turn y'all loose. I'm gonna start doing some backgrounding next. Probably can't see the work. I probably got my stupid cap in the way, huh? I guess that's how it's gonna look. All right, kiddos. Y'all go have a good night. And as always, hello, Aunt Toots. Toodaloo, you bunch of buckaroo. Gonna be a suckaroo buckaroo. Yeah, Luke, I heard the weather's gonna get bad down here. I don't know if it's gonna make it this far south, down by the San Antonio area, but I heard Dallas and Fort Worth got hammered. I'm glad I got out of there yesterday. All right, kids, y'all go have a good night. Toodaloo, buckaroos.